Philip Nelson will start at quarterback, and the give is to David Cobb, who's got one of the hottest hands. The lone setback. A lot of motion, a lot of shifts expected from the Minnesota offense. Side on third down. Couple of linebackers showing blitz for Penn State. They will rush for Nelson across the middle, and caught and then dropped at the 15. Of a turnover in a short field on their first possession or back out there. Throwing out of his end zone and almost intercepted.
Up in their own end zone, throwing a pass from the end zone. This will be your best chance on first down.
This is Cobb with the handoff and the short section. Third and long, Gophers. Nelson on the rollout has Fricky out across the 50. As he has settled in nicely now as the starter. High formation, it's Cobb. Trying to run off the left side again this season. Obing Ajapong is out there now on the left side as his replacement, number 7 right. Cobb cut down out across the 25. They would like, all part of the sanctions. Nelson on the read option, and he reads it well. Gets the edge. Out of bounds. After the injury a moment ago, back out there at linebacker with the blue long sleeves. Play action for Nelson. He's looking deep. Got Wolotarski out at the 15 set. Main angle to the top of the screen. And underneath Wolotarski. First down and more. Inside the 40. Close. The world on his shoulders. It was a terrific quarterback competition throughout the first half of the season with him and Mitch Leidner. To the backfield. Couple of tight ends for Minnesota. Nelson going to run with it all the way.
Yard line on this end of the field to get in field goal range.
Nelson scrambles, gets away from Zettel. And inside the 30. A little different view for the head coach from up top. Fourth down, Nelson wide open as Williams. Rumbling inside the field. They shift a pair of tight ends from left to right. This is David Cobb. Close to the back behind Nelson. Cobb trying to burrow his way through, and he's got it. They get their fight from her, a breast cancer survivor. Tommy Olson was telling us. Nelson deep down the middle, and he's got his man.
Play today. He is a key person in their pass game. He's their best receiver. He's their most reliable receiver. You can see goes up.
Cobb deep in the eye. He'll take it. Football in their last 3 wins. They're not hurting themselves. Nelson looking for Engel. Goodyear motions into the backfield. Nelson stepping up, and he's taken down.
They depend on him to stop the run. They depend on him to get penetration. He's one of the leaders in the Big Ten.
Nelson connects inside the... Nelson to Cobb. Finds of the season, and now it has ripened red. Coming on strong. And he'll get it again. Almost lost the handle in the backfield. Holds his run 30 plays to just 11 for Penn State here in the first half. And on the play action, Nelson keeps, gets a terrific block from Henry.
Oh, I think they're the better team.
Of course, on Thursday, another undefeated fell by the wayside with Stanford beating Oregon. So we're down to 6 on FBS for Jerry Kill. Nelson dropping it off to Cobb, breaks a tackle across the 45. David Cobb, another tackle broken.
And picks up about 10 more yards.
Out of the gun, the give to Cobb.
Tackles. Expect Nelson to eventually keep this ball in his hands and run it around the end.
Nelson finds Wolotarski, another good open field. They need a third down conversion first. Nelson keeps, tries to bowl his way. 7 carries, 32 yards for Phillip. Back to the shotgun. Gonna throw the deep ball incomplete. He's got a couple of picks, a couple of forced fumbles this year. Nelson rolling right, throwing that way.
Picked up on the second down.
Nelson, Cobb able to pick up the 3rd and 10. Penn State looking for a stop. Nelson looking for Williams. He's got it open. The very first offensive play for Penn State that led to a Minnesota field goal. Cobb cut down in the backfield. You see Sean Lee doing so well with the Dallas Cowboys right now in the NFL. Cobb out across the 20. And the run down the near sideline. Kirkwood now on. He'll get the carry, looking for the left edge, and a nice push. I mean, more Hackenberg to Robinson, who had just the 2 catches in that first half offensively. Meanwhile, the Gophers, they'll keep it on the ground.
Adjustments, and they're keeping it rolling.
Fricky in motion, 4-man rush from Penn State, trying to get some pressure on Nelson. His throw. Some information for you shortly on that. In the meantime, ball down on the deck for Minnesota, still loose. Turnover and then a 3 and out. They don't get any points off it. But now it's Phillip Nelson and the Golden Gophers that are down deep. They had a score. And how about this? The Golden Eye alignment even on their own goal line, not Penn State's. Cobb's the deep guy, and he's got room. David Cobb across the 20, the 30, and home. Away from 1,000 on the season. He gets the call again. And
same way for Cobb. Finally figured it out, and now you can see it on the field. He's playing and running the ball.
Nelson, ball down. Now Kirkwood is out there. Kirkwood was their leading rusher last season. Nelson, down he goes. They have been a combined 3 for 3. As Phillip Nelson and the Gophers take over. Nelson will run out for 100 yards rushing. And he'll get the call here across the 45. Out of the Golden Eye. That's been good to them today. Cobb caught from behind. The great Bobby Ingram, the only other guy in Penn State history with a 1,000-yard season. He has 2 of them since they came back out of the locker room. Oh, Nelson, he's going to throw it. Incomplete.
I was more upset that he didn't intercept the ball. If he picks off that 4th down, it's a touchdown, and he should have. And I saw him gyrating. I think he's upset he missed the ball.
Nelson, incomplete. So
now, if they're in the Golden Eye, let's see if they can run the ball and try to burn this clock.
Golden Eye with a tight end, a fullback, and a tailback, and Cobb to the Cobb burrows out across Minnesota. Just under 6 minutes to go. Penn State trying to get the ball back after they fumbled on the 1-yard line. 10 championship, which they haven't won since 1967. It would keep their hopes alive for a trip to the Rose Bowl. And recent struggles, they're trying to put those in the rearview mirror. Mike Henry with the catch. And the buzz continues to build. And what brought
team, and that's when he finds success.
2nd and 7 right here. Cobb. who I believe, Joey, this is the first game all year for the Gophers where they've only played with the one quarterback. We haven't seen Mitch Leidner, I don't believe, at all today. And as Nelson, if it comes to that.
Yeah, absolutely. They got to be rooting for Florida State to lose, Alabama to lose. Oregon did them a favor, and they need Michigan State to win out.
5 carries.
5 expected to move up, so they're in the conversation also.
And off to Kyle then.
Man, I mean, when you watch him now, you know, compared to when we had him early in the season, boy, he is really matured.
Out of Killeen, Texas. Continues to blossom.